Hey, when you're trying to find a home, you have to be on the ball. You have to be looking at new listings. You have to be looking at coming soons. Today, we're going to check out some new listings in the Houston area. So that's using HAR, or the Houston Association of Realtors. That's their search engine. That's like their MLS. We're going to use that, and I'm going to look at their new listings. But because I like luxury homes and expensive shit, we're going to look at the most expensive new listings. And I hope you like it. Let's get going. So what I've done was I just clicked new listings. There's 54 new listings, and I've categorized them by price. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The top 4 listings are over $1 million, and 51 homes are under $1 million. Let's look at 2 properties. One in Memorial Timbers, because Memorial area is downtown Houston, high rises, city, the Houston area. First one we're going to look at is this one in Carlton Woods. I've talked about Carlton Woods many times. Beautiful, beautiful area. Beautiful home. That's why it's selling for $3.875 million. Heck yeah. First thing I'll do is I'll just go through this with you. We're looking at a home that's only listed at $424 a square foot. Here in Scottsdale, we're close to $1,000. Paradise Valley is over that, $1,200. Good value is my point. The lot size is 65,838 square feet. Off the top of my head, I think that's about 1.4 acres. Square footage, your 9,100 square foot home. Big house. How many bedrooms does this home have? 5 bedrooms. It's a 4-story home, and it has 7 full bathrooms and 1 half bath. How many bathrooms do you need? How many guests are coming over to your home, and where are they at that you need 7 bathrooms, 8 bathrooms, 7.5 bathrooms? And what does your house look like? Do you need 5 bedrooms? Do you need 4 bedrooms? Do you need 2 bedrooms? Tell me how many kids you have and how many rooms you would want in the comments. Go ahead and post that there. Okay, let's take a look at our photos. I'll zoom in for you guys and take my picture out to make it a little prettier. So, cool, right? Great yard. It's going to be on the golf course. Some beautiful paver paths going down. Look, wow, the whole driveway is actually pavers. That's nice. You can see that you are right behind the putting green, which is, this position is not bad. If you can pick where you want to be on a golf course, you want to be on the tee box, behind the tee box. You never want to be on the fairway, and you don't want to be on the sides of the green. I don't think you'll ever get hit by a ball. I don't think you have to worry about it. It's not a big deal. Moving on. Very pretty. We know that. Wow. Okay. One thing I'd like my Arizona and Scottsdale people, Phoenix Valley people to pay attention to is the amount of detail that you'll find in these homes in Texas. We don't do crown molding in Arizona. They do it in Texas, and it's beautiful. We don't do floor inlays as much as they do. We don't do the detail like they do, and we should, because it's beautiful. I think a lot of the times in the South, I was selling homes in Atlanta for a while. Some in Florida do this, not so much. Florida's more like Arizona. They just throw the base on the bottom. They don't do the crown molding around the top. Look how beautiful these cabinets are. this inlay on the roof. They even have hand carvings on the side of the roof there. That's pretty. It's called a tumbled travertine tile. It's where it has that natural edge around the sides. And see? So this is something like Burdette Cabinets. Burdette's out of Mesa. I did work for them in high school. They're a great company, but they're not nearly busy enough because they don't have this much. We don't have that many people that want this type of stuff, and we should. Everyone wants it, just people aren't doing it. Now, the problem, the hang up is when you do that, you kind of get stuck into a style. So, wow, this is a great office. I love that antique desk too. It's so pretty with the fireplace. So in Texas, a lot of homes are in that Mediterranean style, and you can't just buy them and paint them white and make it a contemporary home, and that's because a lot of the details they put into it. So you have to have some thought and some want. And speaking of want, this is the closet I would want. Cedar-lined roof. That's cool. Wow, this looks like a country club. This looks like the men's bathroom in a country club. Well, I was going to say cedar line, but I doubt it's cedar line. I bet that's an oak line or mahogany wood lined bathroom and closet. Very Christian. I've seen a bunch of crosses throughout this home. That's awesome. How about that for a dining room? You guys can come down to the vault dining room. You can see the stairs lead there. Totally private. Fireplace, serving doors. There's an elevator right there. And here's your wine racks. Wow. Actually, wow. What would you do different here? Tiered seating, probably. Yeah, tiered seating. Not hard to add. Bedroom got converted to a gym. Guest bathroom. Another secondary bedroom, it says. Awesome bay window, though. Okay. Atop this marvelous home, you'll find a private executive study, full bath, a hidden room, and a bar area. This is all I need. Can you just sell this to me? I'll live there. A hidden room and a bar area and a bathroom. What do you need? Dude. Wow. Three stories, and then that dining room is in the basement, which is the fourth story. Huh. What a great backyard. Anyway, while we're talking about it, how do you sell a $3.895 million home? Oh, just on the market, it just went. How do you sell it? Well, if you're a reader and a marketer, you should read this book. It's called The Marketing Classic, it's the Marketing Classic called Positioning by Al Ries and Jack Trout. And it's a great marketing book, and it's something I spend a lot of time in. And you can see some of my markings. I'm not kidding you. I really spend time in this. My biggest takeaway from this entire book, not very big, my biggest takeaway is if you're not first, you're last, like Ricky Bobby says. But if you're not first, you can't just come to the party and say, well, we're just better, right? So use Coca-Cola and Pepsi as an example. Coca-Cola's first, Pepsi-Cola comes. They can't just say, well, we're better because we're better. Doesn't mean anything, right? Or a good example they use in this is Miller Lite, because they weren't the first beer company, and they weren't even the first light beer company, but they were the first company to spell it Lite, and that was different. Okay? So my point is, this isn't the first $3.895 million home ever listed. It's not the only, $3.895 million home listed. There's a lot of homes listed higher than that. This is a great house, but it's not the greatest house, right? Well, at least how do you say it's the greatest? Greatest is an opinion. So how do you position it to sell quickly now and for top dollar? Well, you can't just list it. You just don't do a traditional listing, because then it's not first, and it's surely not second. It's almost last. It's almost last. So you have to be unique to the market. You have to have a differentiation. You have to have some sort of thing that says this house is different. And the way I would do that is in my marketing message for sale, saying it's going to sell to the highest buyer regardless of price. And that's too good of an opportunity for you to just watch this one on the internet like you did every other property thus far. You have to get in the game, and it'll work. I'm happy to tell you about it. Actually, let me do this. I have a webinar tomorrow, and I'm going to be talking about specifically this. Let me pop that up there. Register for my webinar. Provide me with your home address. If I think your property is a good fit, I'll send you the credentials and the login information for this webinar. If I don't think it's a good fit, I'll send you a good referral, and I'll tell you what you should do and how much your house is worth. Okay, guys. I went over my 10-minute mark by about 2 minutes. So I got to go do some editing to put this on LinkedIn. But it'll be there. And I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope I see you tomorrow on my webinar. And if I can help you find your dream home, if you didn't see it here, if it wasn't this $4 million property in Houston, go to my website. I put a comment in the in the description with a link to my dream home quiz. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put it in here just for the heck of it. It'll be in the comments here as well. Let's see. Later.